Man, oh geez. So, I got some splaining to do to all of you, the venerable viewers of Minecraft. Uh, you guys got to see Minecraft 11, but you guys didn't get to see Minecraft 12. There's a whole room built here, the whole house. I don't know how far I got on Minecraft 10, but I was able to finish some stuff. You know, saying MC, you did work off camera. I thought you said you weren't going to do that. I did do it on camera. And I decided to delete the episode. For various reasons, and I'll talk about it. But while I talk about it, hope you don't mind, I'm gonna be opening up this area down here or so. A little bit of mining is in our future. I need to make a couple shovels though for that. You know, I'll talk about it and hopefully honestly the decision I made is going to be a discussion in itself, I think. So I think we'll have fun with it. And it stems from one thing, honestly. So on the episode that I recorded, but I deleted, I talked a lot about the fact how I don't have any wood on me. No, that's not what I was going to do or what I talked about. I talked a lot about problems I'm facing in life. And like, I didn't talk about any like specific things because, you know, you guys don't need to know that. I'm working through stuff. Like, fine, life is fine for me. I'm feeling actually quite a bit better than when I recorded that episode. But honestly, I didn't really want to put it out there. It was a little negative. It was sad. But I mean, I what I would like to repeat is a little bit of something that I ended the episode on that I didn't actually, I do want to share, which is, first of all, I care about everyone. I care about so many people. One thing I talked about before I deleted it was about how I really don't think there's like anybody on this planet I truly dislike. I've had, you know, everybody's had their share of like differences and things in this world that they've had upset. You know, I've been upset at people. I'm not trying to be like pretend to be a saint or anything. In fact, it's very healthy to have, you know, anger sometimes as long as you express it well. But I don't know. I like to think I care about people, and I've had some hard times lately, like just this past like few weeks, actually probably a couple months now. I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff, and I think I went a little bit too in depth. Like I wasn't talking about anything specific, and one thing I said the entire time was, if you're hearing this right now, don't think it's about you, because it's not. It's very upper management, upper level. It's not about any one thing. It's kind of just an overall feeling I've been having lately. You're a spider. Lately I've just been feeling I've been battling a lot of stuff, and I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I've been big thinking lately about life and how I'm doing as a person to try to contribute to the overall positivity in the world. And maybe you guys have that too. You know, it's hard some days. So I apologize that I got rid of that. I think I just talked too long about it. And I mean, the moral of it is I care about everyone, and I'm working so hard in my life to make as many people happy. And what I think I need to realize, and I guess this is the moral and the conclusion I should have came to, but I didn't when I recorded it. I need to take some time for myself. In fact, since that recording happened, it's only been about like 3-4 hours, I think. But in those 3-4 hours, I've actually taken a lot of time to think about myself and how I think I need a vacation, most of all. I haven't really taken a day off, like truly a day off, in years. Like, I'll still open up my phone. I'll still respond to a message, a work thing. I've never like really shut myself off from work in years, in actual years. I've come close, but I really never have. And so I think maybe after TwitchCon, I'm going to maybe just take a week and kind of disconnect a little bit. I think I might need it. I think I also might need to kill that spider. It's making a lot of noise. And I hope you guys don't mind me getting deep there for a second. I'm good now. But I don't know. I've just been thinking about life and how I've been stressing myself out to the max because I'm always just worried. And it's a bad thing to have. But I'm always just trying to do better and try to make people feel happy, which is a good thing. But sometimes I get so involved in it, I forget about myself. And I hope that's a relatable feeling, because I feel like that's a very relatable feeling to try to put out so much that you just forget about yourself. When I say put out, I'm not talking about like videos or streams or stuff. I'm just talking about like, you know, it's a good thing to say I'm there for you. It's another thing when you say I'm there for you, and then everybody and their mother needs you to be there for them. All of a sudden you realize you weren't there for yourself. So I'm trying to take care of myself right now. I think I'm gonna go to TwitchCon. I'm gonna do a bang up job with my direct relief crew. I come home and I'm by the way, I know I talked all last episode about TwitchCon, how I'm kind of like on the fence about it. I'm fine. I was in a negative space when I recorded last time. It really was. Feeling much more positive. TwitchCon's gonna be great. We're gonna have a nice dinner. We're gonna do a lot of good work. I'm gonna talk to a lot of great people. I hope I didn't sound too egotistical when I talked about viewer counts. People, if you can tell me all about your viewer counts, you should be proud of them. You really should. You know? It is a weird thing to lead a conversation with, though. I'll maintain that thought. You know, I'm all right. I wasn't all right, but I'm doing all right now, and that's what matters. I hope you're okay. So what's new in news? Oh, jeez. Dude, I don't follow anything video game news-wise. Oh, I watched the PS, the PlayStation State of Play thing, which is essentially, in case you're not familiar, PlayStation's odd. PlayStation's what's it called? Nintendo Direct. And man, it's one, I mean, they copied the Nintendo Direct format pretty much verbatim, which means it should be good, but it kind of sucks. It really does. Like, they're not really full jam-packed with all sorts of cool announcements, and like the indie stuff they show off is usually nice, but you know, not compelling, and like it just seems more like, I don't know how Nintendo managed to both be very exciting and yet also just as plain. Like, I don't know, it just feels like it has very little charm. And maybe that's the Nintendo fanboy in me speaking. I'm not sure. I should probably put all the dirt and rando blocks up here. Separate them out a little bit. Get a little bit of iron in my life. A little bit of Monica. A little bit of Stacy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So apparently, you know, it's funny. I think I talked about how me and Arctic have been watching The Good Place. I've watched it before, but he was catching up. But it turns out, I found out very amazingly that the show is coming back here. It's Thursday, so I guess when this video goes out, it might already be out and done. I'm really excited. It's the final season. I really recommend the show. I'll give you guys the quick summary in case you don't know what the show is about and why you should watch it. The show is about 4 people who are sent to heaven. But one of them, her name's Eleanor, realizes that she's not supposed to be there. And that's basically the synopsis to go on. Like when we say The Good Place, it's obviously the heaven metaphor, you know? Like, got sent to heaven, but like I'm not really supposed to be in heaven. She doesn't belong. And that's the summary of like episode 1. But the show is one of those shows that twists and turns every time you turn your back. So don't think that's the show's summary. The show summary is beyond that. Beyond that times 1,000. Only been 10 minutes. I can't believe it. I feel like this episode's been going on forever. I don't even know what I want to do with my house. I feel like I should make this like the storage area up here. The storage area. This could be like mining central or crafting land. I don't know. Usually want crafting land to be near storage. Let me see if I get some seeds. I can do some breeding. Seeds? Here's some seeds. How about some wet? I'm running low on wet. In fact, I'll have as what I have in my inventory. Wants to make a baby. Weird question, MC. Thank you for eggs. Those guys they like to try to escape. Okay, guys. You guys are much bigger than chickens. Look at all them cows. I think that's enough out of you guys. It'd be nice if I they made this a little bit more open. What I mean? Oh my God. Breach. That was scary. Let me get some fences. Yeah, just again, in case you heard everything I said at the beginning of this episode, you're like, oh, I'm worried about MC. Please don't. I know nobody has said that they are. But, you know, I'm okay. Life's been just throwing me for a loop lately. Hopefully that's a relatable feeling. How's that? That's all right. Not perfect, but not too bad either. Thin out this wall a little bit. Probably lower it too. Obviously, I'd like to lower it down as much as I can. I was gonna build chests. Remember when I said that? I'm so concerned about these cow pens for some reason. I like making my animals comfy. Uh-oh. Hope I can get up and out, right? Oh, dude, someone can totally get out right here. A clever fella can get out. I need to get another fence. Bleefed myself again. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Let me go on the chicken side real quick. That fence annoys me. Not the right way. Guys, why do you guys gotta jump up? Like immediately. I don't like that creepy cave noise. I don't trust like that. This is cool. Look at this. Feels like a real base already. It's starting to get more comfy every episode, you know? Especially when I thin this out. Alright. Not great, but it's not bad either. Can always work on it more later. Thin this out a little bit. I do want to lower down the cow pen a little bit. Alright, cows, we're going down. I'm yelling timber. So, I'm gonna speak frankly here for a moment. I hope you guys don't mind. Hi, I'm Frank. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about something seriously. So I've used XSplit as my main platform for recording, for recording, for streaming, for like everything I do. XSplit has been the software I use for, like, you know, doing it. And that's been good for a long while, except lately I've been, I don't know, not frustrated with it, because, you know, XSplit's a great piece of software and I like using it, so don't think that. Why are chickens like this? But I've been more interested in trying out other stuff. XSplit's, of course, been a sponsor of Zeldathon in the past, and we're truly grateful, and I think that XSplit's a great piece of software. It's so user-friendly. Like, it's not an ad. I'm not paid by them or anything to say anything like this, but I've been interested in trying out OBS a little bit more, because it might be a really good production tool. It's a little bit more rough around the edges. XSplit's definitely a more polished program, but OBS seems to have most of the features that I use in production. It seems to have a little bit more stability and a little less intense on the system resources. And I mean, right now, like, in terms of, like, you know, what I'm doing in my life in terms of production, I'm trying to make things like Zeldathon as consistent as possible. I don't like it when my stream goes down due to a crash or something. And I don't think that I'm not saying that OBS just won't crash. I think it will crash a lot. But it might crash in new and different ways that I'm not used to. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. And I don't know if it's apparent, but I been listening to some Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac lately. For anybody who knows me, I probably should have been born in the 70s. Or maybe the 60s, so that way I'd be a teen in the 70s. So I love bands like Fleetwood Mac. Please, alright. You guys gotta go. Alright. That's all that matters, is that they didn't cross over. Oh, look at this. This is gonna be so much better for them. Look how much they get to talk to each other now. You know what we can do? Does that just make the episodes more watchable? Sorry, I don't usually consider that. Look at this. And there's so much room for chickens and... Why is the chicken AI like this? It's like Untitled Goose Game. Have you guys been looking at that thing? That game's a holler, a hoot and holler in time. It's so funny. I've not played it myself. I've been watching Vinesauce Vinny play it. Vinesauce Vinny. I gotta say, Vinesauce as a channel has been one of my favorite channels. Just as an inspiration thing. Like, obviously, I've been inspired by a lot of channels in the past, especially like people like, you know, Proton John, Chinook Priest on the Runaway Guys. I talked about them very recently. But, and I've been inspired by other people in the past in terms of production. I used to be, you know, very inspired by Trihex. We used to have a little war to become better, have a better, outproduce each other on the stream side of things. You know, that was a long time ago. And I think that what Vinesauce can teach us, if you don't know him, he's just a dude from New York. Vinesauce is a team of streamers, but the guy who founded it, he really is just a dude who plays video games. And he puts a lot of effort into like a lot of segments that he does on the stream and like a lot of fun stuff. But he's just a very funny guy, and he's personable, and he doesn't put any frills on it. And that's, you know, been a lot of the driving factor on how I've been thinking about stuff lately, and about how I used to be, how I currently am, and where I want to be. Because I've, you know, I don't think I've ever like put on an act, but I've definitely like, but I've definitely, please, bro, hey, trapped. Oh, hey, little bugger. I've definitely done more than I've had to do, or like, I've put in more of myself than I've needed to. I've played the game. I've had a lot of stuff. Well, he, you know, Vinny, this guy, he doesn't, not like he doesn't care. He cares very much, but he doesn't trouble himself with the meta. And of course, it's very different for someone like him because, you know, people like him, people watch him. He has some of the biggest, you know, viewer numbers on Twitch at times. So obviously it's a little bit different. But I realize one thing, which is important, and I'm running over time here by a lot, but he got where he is without any of the gimmicks, without any of the frills. And I think to myself, if he didn't need that, not to say plugins or plugins, the frills and gimmicks are bad, but they're probably not necessary. You know, they're not necessary at all. They really aren't necessary. That's a for sure thing. But it's about, you want to do stuff like that. What's your goal? What's your dang goal? Is what I'm trying to say. What is your goal? Like, what is my goal as someone making stuff on the internet? Am I trying to be famous? If so, that's fine. Am I trying to just have a good time, play a game? That's good. Who am I? Why am I doing it? I've been thinking about that a lot more lately. Trying to be better and care less about the meta. Care more about being a genuine article, because I think I've always been a genuine article, but I've also put up a lot of stuff in your face, like a Patreon account or a donate link and stuff. And while I you know, and you know why someone puts up a donate link, it means they're not doing well in life, or they would really use the support. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. In fact, it's a good thing that people are willing to put themselves out there. But you don't need it. You don't need it. And I'm fine in my life right now. I'm okay. Definitely do a lot better, but I'm fine, you know? How the heck did you get in here, dude? Oh, it's that dark spot. All right, come on in. All right, let's tussle. And so basically what I want to say, and I really need to stop this episode, is that I don't think you need anything to become a famous YouTuber or Twitch streamer. If that's really your goal, you don't need to have the gimmicks. If you want to, you can. But I think where I'm at in my life, I've been really inspired by Vinny specifically lately, because I don't think I, as a human, want to do that type of stuff anymore. I'll still have my stream alerts, like when you donate. Yeah, I'll give you a shout out, but I don't think I want to play the metagame anymore of what game's popular. I just want to do what I want to do. And I think that if I'm a good enough person and engaging enough, people show up, People show up to watch. Maybe if I talk less about the meta like I am right now, maybe people will care and enjoy. That's not for me to decide, I guess. It really is just a big ugly box, isn't it? All right, I'm going to end off the episode, everybody. Thank you for watching. I will be back with you soon. I'm at TwitchCon right now, so yeah. Bye-bye, everyone.